Hello friends, this is Nifty Analysis for the day 28th of February 2022. So this is first let us get into the larger time frame, the daily time frame wherein we are looking at how the structure is placed. So if we were to look at last week was full of news based action that we were expecting. And last week at the opening, we mentioned that there is a channel that is in place. And if we were to break that particular channel, uh, this time that this one I'm speaking about this particular channel, this if it is going to break this time, then we are going to take out 16,800 on the day on the intraday moves. So we had seen that on Thursday last week that there was a huge fall uh, after Wednesday's closing below this particular channel. So this what happened is like we had a sharp reversal also on Friday closing, and we have actually initiated a long. So if you were to look at the larger picture, it is saying that this channel has been broken and we have started falling very rapidly. Now it is a time to look at how whether this huge gap is going to be filled out and take a resistance here and start moving downwards. The structure clearly shows that it is still a bear market, and we have all chances that it is still on sell on rise. Now the question comes is like whether we are going to test 16,850 and 16,900 about and going to reverse from there, or we are going to continue all the way till 17,100 and 17,200 for to make a reversal. There are chances that if these two resistance at is around 16,800 to that of 900 as one resistance, and 17,100 to that of 17,200 as the second resistance. If we were to take out both the resistance, then we will be moving up uh, towards the near to the all-time highs of 18,200. So that is still valid. However, there will be a new channel that will be in place for this particular move upside. So it is very interesting to watch out for how this is going to play out, especially since the news is still not complete yet. So it will be very interesting for us to watch where this particular up move is going to stall. We had not participated on the downside last week. We were participating on buy on dips. Okay. So in case like if we are going to take out this particular last week's low, then it is confirmed that we are going to go heavily on the downside. So let us see from where this up move is actually terminating first. Then we will initiate the necessary action. Anyhow, we are holding long for the closure of this, but yesterday's last week we are holding long. So we will wait and watch how this is going to take place, like where exactly the resistance is going to come into action, based on which we will take accordingly the position. And if you were to look at the intraday chart too, also this the same thing that we have drawn from the daily charts to that of the intraday charts. So this is also saying that the up move that will be continued in the Monday morning will be hitting uh, either of any of these particular resistance, and there are huge number of resistance that is happening. And honestly, we don't see a move above 17,400. If we were not looking at a kind of move above 17,400, then it's going to be very difficult for the next few months that we will be drilling down again and again and again. So it is still a sell on rise market from there on. Okay. So we have actually taken out 16,800. So this has become a sell on rise. We are just holding on to the long for the resistance to be tested, which resistance, and based on that, accordingly, we will calculate how much downside that is still pending. And if we were actually going to take out to 17,200 to that of 17,300, then there are high possibilities that we can move ahead. So still that particular resistance not tested, we are going to continue trading on the long side. So this is one analysis, and uh, you will get a first hand idea from the Bank Nifty. Okay, so what happens here is like what we need to look out for, because Bank Nifty has been holding steadily. Unfortunately, yeah, along with Nifty, last week it also fell from the channel and there was a huge cut. Now, we need to watch out for whether the Bank Nifty is going to show some strength and get into back this particular both the resistance line. Once we are back into this particular channel, this channel is actually invalidated. And if we were to close above this particular channel, there is still one more chance that we will give for the Bank Nifty to go and test the high of this particular channel, with that is around 40,200. Why I'm saying is that last week, if you were to recall, in Nifty, this is Nifty 15 minutes chart, we were saying that this particular fall, we will give one more chance for this particular channel to hold. If again this channel is going to break once again, then it is going to be difficult for 16,000 to hold, 16,800 to hold. And it so happened that on Monday itself, we closed below this particular channel and we started falling rapidly. Okay. Similarly, what we are saying now is we will give a chance for the Bank Nifty, okay, for the prices to actually come into this particular channel. If we are not going to come into this particular channel and going to start drifting downwards from this particular resistance line or from the resistance lines below, like I'll show you to in 15-minute chart. So what I'm speaking about is like, if we are going to hold this particular resistance line only, that is 37,200, or if we are going to drill down from 37,400, then the possibility of getting into the channel is completely given away. So it is going to be action packed with regards to Bank Nifty. Keep an eye on what is exactly happening in the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has more headroom than that of Nifty itself. So unless and until we see some kind of progress that is happening on the Bank Nifty, we can't take a judgment call on Nifty. For the day, Monday, we believe that the gap up will give us an idea of where exactly this particular channel is going to, sorry, the resistance is going to take place. So all eyes on this particular Monday trade, which will set the trend for the next of the week. And again, tomorrow, Tuesday, March 1st is a holiday. So ideally, we will not carry any position by end of the day, giving the geopolitical situation. So ideally, if we are going to get a huge gap up on Monday morning, at the opening price, we will cash out and uh, at least a profit booking of 50% and wait for how things are shaping up for the day's trade. Okay, this is my analysis for this particular day, that we will continue to hold our view on the buy on dips strategy. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll stay connected on the group, and we will stay connected for my Wednesday's video, where we'll get a clarity of whether the resistance is holding, and we have changed our sell from buy on dips to that of sell on rise. Thank you for watching this video.